Thanks, Jerome. Good call.
Oh, Alper, you're muted.
Hello, everyone. This is the security and compliance discover feature. I'm just looking at the design presentation for this. So that's a carousel slider, which is going to show the value of security to people who don't have it in their current plan. So I'm moving to my design. So that's the demo website. Kevin, I'm going to be able to give you an ngrok URL for demo. Tomorrow morning you'll get it, maybe tonight, cool. But it's. But initially now I will have some also questions which you may answer in the issue for better. So
sure.
That's the. So when you come to a project or a group, here it's a project. We get, and in that case, the plan of the user doesn't have security and compliance. And we see this carousel. So you see that's the effect you were expecting, Kevin, no? So we have the image here, the text at the bottom, we have the indicators at the bottom of the carousel, and we have the left and right controls, okay?
Yeah.
So, so it's basically worse. I tried to copy every part of the design here that includes the feedback button on the right, which is going to the issue. And let me first start with my question. This is finally a design iteration. So the first thing is that so we had here, Sam, that's a question to you. When you click on the upgrade button, it goes to the profile billings. My question is, shouldn't that go to the upgrade billing page of that particular top group? Like for the project, the top level groups billing page, because we are on gitlab.com. And for the groups, the top level group of that subgroup or group.
If it's easy enough for you to have it be dynamic, then yes, I think that makes the most sense. If it is challenging for you to have it be dynamic to say which billing page to send them to, I think it's perfectly fine to send them to this user billing page, because it's only after you select the plan that you want to purchase that you actually select which namespace it is that you're going to upgrade.
So what you are saying is that you can go to the personal billing page, and then from there, at the end, you can come back and apply your.
Yeah, because the actual upgrade flow currently is that once you're in the customer's app, there's a page that indicates what subscription do you want, or what namespace do you want to apply the subscription to, and that drop down is actually where the user indicates which space it is that they want to upgrade.
Okay. Actually, both are easy, so I leave the decision to you. I may, at this page, I may find the top level group and link it to the billing page of that group, or I could do.
Yeah, let's link it to the corresponding top level. So if they're in a group, let's link to the group billing page, and if they're on their personal project, then we would link to their personal user settings.
Okay. So second issue is Kevin, the middle images you see, I tried to stick to original design, which is here, as much as possible. So the middle is 40% for a large screen. I assume it's your Mac 13-inch or 15-inch Mac. My question is, would it make sense to make I mean, do you care to make these images readable or not?
Yeah, ideally it should be.
Now they are more or less readable, but if you would like to now in the last minute increase the size of the width of the image a bit more, you have a chance now. I mean, just like if let's say like we could stick it to the original design, which is a bit smaller, but that's the image. But when you come here, is it readable now? What do you think? This like? Let me show you some other examples.
Yeah, Alper, are you able to show us what this would look like, this larger version on a smaller, like if you decrease your browser size to, you know, equivalent 13 inches?
13 inches, sorry.
Or if you use the Chrome DevTools, maybe.
Okay. Let's move to responsive and let's make this kind of, I think 13-inch Macs have also, do you know your resolution, Sam?
Yeah, it should be 1440 by 760.
1440, yeah. That's
766.
Yeah, 766. I have the top bar here. No one has this, like this, a performance bar.
Oh, okay. So if that's a 13-inch, I mean, that looks good to me, especially if that top bar is something that other users won't have. Kevin, I don't know if you have what your thoughts are.
Yeah, we need to check it on the ngrok.
Okay, this is I removed the top performance bar. Okay, I mean, if you, okay, then on ngrok, Kevin, you can check, and we have a chance to make the images bigger. We have space. I mean, that's what I want to say. Okay.
Cool.
The third thing is, Sam, you wanted to have particular classes on these upgrade buttons so that you could use the Periscope chart to query. Okay. So what I did is I used your CSS classes, but I added TR at the beginning, TR dash, so that people know they are tracking, you know, CSS classes, which is different. What I added is that, so you wanted one for this upgrade and one for this starter trial, okay?
Yep.
I added that. On top of it, additionally, I added, I'm showing exactly on which slide you are, which doesn't make a lot of sense, but you know, anyway, so, I mean, you click on a starter trial on that particular.
No, that, excuse me. Thank you for doing that. That's actually could be very interesting for us over time as this runs to see if there are particular screens where people are more likely to select a CTA, in which case we may want to iterate on which one appears first. So thank you for adding that.
That next question is, what should be the speed of the slider? Either infinite, which means it doesn't slide without user interaction. The default is 5 seconds.
Yeah, I think we should not make this autoplay. And there's also another thing that I'm seeing right now is that whenever I switch slide, you have the CTAs leaving the whole content, I mean, the whole viewport. So ideally, those call to action should be fixed. And what you tweak is the content above, and the CTA should remain in place. I don't know if it's something that is like that for no one.
Totally. You know that text should move. That was a requirement.
Yeah.
But you don't want that buttons to be part of it. I made them. It's a technical change. I can make it. Actually, now I froze the slider, so it will not go unless you click. You can also, you know, on one of the controls.
Mm-hmm.
Also, Sam, now the trackers make more sense because now the user is in control of the slider. Sorry, maybe I just
I agree with Kevin of if the CTA should be static on the page and shouldn't move. And then if we make it so that the user is actually flipping between the slides, then it makes it the data more impactful if we see that the majority of people or at least a statistically significant number of people are starting trials or upgrading from a particular slide.
Okay. Okay, I got this note. And the final thing is now, because this is a promotion page, I think we should open these two links, upgrade now and start a free trial on the same page, like I did now, look. Because there's no work to lose and that was already an informational screen. What do you think here? Like, the links should open on a new tab or not in this case?
I'll leave that to Kevin.
Yeah, I think like.
What I do now is I open the feedback on a new tab only. Okay.
Yeah, that sounds good. It's fine to just send users to the trial flow or upgrade flow and not opening in another tab. But yeah, feedback should be not bad, ideally.
Okay, so finally, yes.
Alpert, one quick thing. Is it possible to add a unique CTA or CSS class to the feedback button as well?
I added.
Oh, you did?
You mean
okay,
tracking?
Yes.
Yeah, that was the third thing I was going to say now. Yeah, that was the additional thing which I wanted to say, yeah. So whoever clicks here, you will be able to also see, you know.
Perfect, thank you.
I will give you the tracker classes, which start with TR. Exactly your way, but just TR feedback. Okay.
Yep, perfect.
So that's all. And finally, a small detail. Kevin, you see the text color.
Mm-hmm.
In your design, you made it dimmed like the menus, you know. However, in the GitLab, with our text here on the middle are not dimmed. That color, I mean, slightly. You see? Check here. Sorry.
Yeah, because it's a secondary.
Shall I make this like that one is my current design is sticks to the current GitLab pages, which is primary text color.
Mm-hmm.
But that one is secondary. Look at the menus.
Yeah.
How shall I? What shall I do? Shall I?
I'll recheck the empty states, but I think we should align with this then.
Okay, could you check it? I didn't check the empty states. That's also a good close.
I'll double check because the one I based on.
Yeah, that's here. When I click here, merge request, look, that's an empty state actually.
Yeah, right. Let's stick with this then.
Yeah, that's what I stick with. You know that color here.
Yeah, my bad.
It's a bit. I'm telling you all the deviations of the design so that you know.
Yeah. Don't worry, I spotted
Okay.
some of them. But yeah, I'll review the ngrok and hosted design previews.
Okay, that's it.
Check from there.
Yeah, that's all from my side. We can stop, I think, the demo, Jerome.
Got a quick point of feedback, Alper, on the first slide of the carousel. So it says display dependencies and known vulnerabilities based on the latest pipeline scan. Latest pipeline, it kind of looks as if I can click that, and I'm not sure if I can or not.
No, you can't. That's an image which Sam prepared actually for demo purposes. That's totally an image.
Okay. That's a good call. And I wonder, should we crop the image and have it start at
I can make it black if you wish.
I think like on the current design, you had this shadow on the box and a border, which make it stand out from the background of the page, which we don't have here. So that's probably why you feel like it's not an image, but it's clickable, if that makes sense.
Yeah, okay. So I'll add the shadow here, the one which we added last time. And I will also, Jerome, Sam, and Kevin, shall I remove this latest pipeline blue color? What do you think? And even these ones?
Like just completely crop the text out?
Well, if you can you go to the version that had the shadow box?
The image, yeah. But the image doesn't move, and that's just an example which you don't have.
True.
And there's blue here.
Yeah, I personally think if it has this image shadow box, that it's pretty clear that it's an image, and I would feel okay with still having those screenshots of blue hyperlinks. But Jerome, Kevin, I'll love to hear what you think.
Yeah, I think like we need to check it out with the styling complete, and then we can assess if it's confusing or not. Yeah, but yeah, most likely we'll have it in every screenshots, right?
Yeah, that's how I was kind of thinking about it too. Yeah.
No, I think with the proper styling, it will potentially look different. So I would say let's fix this first and then see what we can do.
Just again, what's the decision, Kevin, on the blue links on the image? Keep it until the shadow. Okay.
Yeah. Let's just like do the whole review together with the ngrok and add all of the styling that is missing, and specifically for the image. And then we can see if those links are actually confusing or not.
Okay.
Image links.
Okay. So any other comment, Jerome?
Oh, it looks good.
Okay.
Yeah, overall, Albert, it looks great.
Yeah, I know how Kevin is very focused on the details. So I have to really, for example, these buttons at the bottom, you don't have 50% buttons, like 45%, and we have to add them. And also, what's funny is that we have two carousels here. So we'll have maybe now. I mean, the bottom and top, because of these indicators, it's impossible to reach that design without designing from scratch. But I used two carousels, the top one image and the text.
Oh, you had to link the two together.
Thanks to Vue, it's nearly automatic in Vue. Like that's the bonus of Vue, just.
I'm just gonna go ahead and stop the recording. But overall, this looks great. I'm really excited to see us get this live.
Okay.
Yeah.